Another beautiful day out here on vacation, chilling on the bar. And hey guys, you're also here again. Welcome back. I guess you're here for the last part of the swimsuit here to talk about. Yeah, I'm here to talk about swimsuit banner part 3. I don't know the official name, so sorry if the title at the beginning of the video was wrong, but you know, it shouldn't matter too much because we're here to talk about the one and only the beautiful swimsuit Lisa. This is a unit that I actually kind of waited for because if you didn't notice already, the water trio that served us for so long is really close to being gone for good. We already have Fast Cecily. We now get the second out of the 3 new units that we are getting, aka Lisa. The last one will be 2.5 anniversary Fast Leah. With that, our new water trio will be completed. But why is that? What is this Lisa doing? Let's check it out. Physical, passive trait, nothing too crazy here, but the skills are the big thing about her. If you know, one of the units that we currently use in the water team is Ninja Chris, because she's our Rashford unit, and this is the unit that Lisa will be replacing. First up, she of course also has a Rashford skill as her second skill, so that part is already covered. And now the big question is, what is the first skill doing compared to Chris's skill, which is, as a refresher, single target damage with boosting her physical attack by tier 3. The big problem there is that this is on theory nothing too bad, but since we used her ulti 2 to buff the physical and magical attack of her team, she kind of already had her physical attack buff, and the skill buff didn't do much besides boosting her first ulti, which is by the way now reduced, so it doesn't even do that much more damage. And here's the point where Lisa actually succeeds here. First up, her first skill is a random hit, so it deals 2 times the damage, so 330 damage multiplier together, which is, you know, way better than Chris's skill. It also gives 10% gauge up to your whole team, which is really valuable. Also check out the cooldowns, they're especially low, like ridiculously low. It's crazy how low they are. Like, no joke, 15-second cooldown with a 12-second duration of Rashford is really good. Like, literally the lowest CDR skill is already enough that you can perma-loop the Rashford, which is good because we have Cecily, which already has a 6-second CDR skill. So yeah, very easy to use her. And of course, keep in mind her buffing ulti, which can be either ulti 1 version 1 for pure physical attack buffs, or if you also want to buff magical attack, for example for Cecily, you probably want to use her ulti 1 version 2. These ultis are neutral ultis, so the damage won't be reduced, which means even her ulti is doing more damage, and that just makes her out damage Ninja Chris by a lot. Also, the gauge up here is really important because with Leah in the future, we have a team that provides a lot of CDR and gauge up. We have gauge up from Leah and Lisa, we have CDR from Cecily and Leah, and we get to a point where this team will be pretty much functioning without basics, or like max 1 basic per rotation. So Leah gauge up plus Cecily water damage boost plus Lisa Rashford into Leah AoE, Lisa gauge up, and Cecily CDR. With that, you should almost be ready to ult, if not just straight up be ready to ult. Worst case, you need 1 more basic with Leah and maybe the other units, and then you should be able to just use your ulti rotation, which is Lisa ulti into Cecily ulti into Leah ulti, something like that. You use Leah ulti 1 version 2, which also gives you CDR and even more healing, so we have Cecily healing, Lisa healing, and Leah healing, which means this team is really solid on surviving, which is great to have. And also to reduce RNG on if your unit dies or not. And with that, you should have the 6-second CDR from Cecily plus the CDR from Leah, and with that your skills should be ready to be used again, and then you can just do the same thing over and over again. Like, it's a really fluent team to use, it's really fun to use, especially if you play manual. Even in auto it should actually work really well. Worst case, we use a little bit more basics than needed, but even that should be fine. Like, this team is great to use, it's really fun. So do I recommend summoning for this Lisa when I say how good she is? And the thing is, yes and no. She's a limited unit again, as all Sims units are, so there's definitely value in there. The big question is how much quartz you have. As good as she is, and as highly I think she's a really valuable unit, if you have Ninja Chris, you can survive without her. You don't really need her. She will be an improvement, she will make stuff way easier, way fluent, which is great value to have. But again, for the full team you also need, for example, fast Leah. So if you only have like, I don't know, 20k quartz and you need them all to get Lisa and then you can get Leah, you will probably lose out more on damage than if you pull for Leah and skip Lisa. So if you have enough quartz, I highly recommend summoning on a spanner. If you are low on quartz, and I say with that, I don't know, maybe below 30-40k or something like that, you should probably skip her if you have Chris. If you don't have Chris, pull for her, because reshred units are probably more important than damaging units. But if you have a replacement for her, okay, Ninja Chris, you can survive without her. But yeah, that should be all the information here. Do you pull on her? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them. By the way, check out the doc for more information about the units if you haven't already, like the full tier list and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you have a great day. I'm going back to enjoy my vacation, and hopefully see you all soon back live on twitch.tv/katsumagaming, or here on YouTube, or just in the other YouTube videos. Until then, have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.